Morning, thanks for watching. I've just been clearing my barn out this morning of all and a lot of old things I've got lying around and stuff like that, and I've been having a bit of a tidy up. And I come across something I've not seen for a while. I knew I had it, but it's this. It's what's called a Rolls razor. So I'll quickly, quite interesting. I'll just show you what it does. A travelling razor for gentlemen of the day. This one probably dates back to about World War II. And I'll show you what it does. There's a little button on the end here, you press that in. That comes off. That's a honing stone, a sharpening stone. And there's the razor inside. Press the button on that end. And that piece comes off. So basically, this is what it consists of. We've got, that's a sharpening stone, that's a leather strop, that's the handle, that's the razor blade itself, so it's not disposable, but you actually sharpen it up with this kit. I'll show you how I did it. And this is the sort of sharpening mechanism, if you like. So this one's a bit dirty and a bit grubby, and I'm going to clean it up, but I will just show you how it works first. So what you've got is this mechanism here that goes backwards and forwards. It's got this little point here that determines which way the blade faces when you pull it either way. So what you've got to do when you're using the sharpening stone, the honer, that's got to go on one way, and the strop's got to go on the different side, because you've got to push on one and pull on the other. Now, I was worried about getting these the wrong way around, but you can't actually get them the wrong way around because they fit into these little holes here. And there's like a fat side and a thin side, so they'll only go one way. So basically that goes on there and it clicks in. You've got your blade here, and all you do, you put it on like that, turn it 90 degrees, and it's done. And that's for sharpening. So when you push, so you push that way, when you start pulling back, hold on, I mustn't have that tight enough. So you push one way, when you bring it back this way, you bring it to the end and it sharpens, flip it again. You see that? Sharpen the blade. So that pushes to sharpen. When you've got it to that stage, you press that button. No, you don't. You press that, you press that button and it comes off. And then you put your strop on, and again it can only fit in one way, so you know you definitely got it the right way. Turn it over, and then what this one does, now this one drags it, instead of pushing it, this one drags it like that, and that gets rid of the burrs on your blade. When you've got it to that stage, you take it off, and then you've got the handle, and this has got a little screw mechanism on there. You put that on, tighten that up, and you've got your razor. And that, believe me, that is absolutely razor sharp. I'm not going to shave with it because I'll probably cut myself to pieces. But yeah, that's what it does. So to take it off, undo that, it comes off the side. So now, for storing it away, the videos I've looked at on YouTube have all, without fail, had the handle going on there and sitting down in the middle of there, and then they push it down. And they've stressed the sort of point that this handle must go there and be pushed down, because if you try and put this on and that's not in the right place, it can crack this stone. And I'm guessing you can't get these stones anywhere else. And that goes on there like that, and it does fit. But as I were looking at it, just take that out. As I were looking at it, I noticed this little groove here inside, and I just thought, oh, I wonder what that's for. And I put that inside there like that and close the lid. Now, you know, I mean, I don't profess to be any expert whatsoever on these things, but to me, that just seems like a purpose-made place to keep this handle. You know, because it works, and then there's no chance of you cracking your stone on that piece when you close the thing there. So I'm pretty sure that's where the handle goes, and that's where I'm going to keep my handle from now on. So yeah. So I've looked at how much these cost, and I mean I've seen one for £10 on Facebook Marketplace, but I've seen them for as much as £250. So I'm guessing there's different kinds of them. But they were made in England, made in Sheffield steel, and it's good quality. You know, the weight of that is brilliant. It's just a good quality, nice object. This here says Rolls Razors, and I've had this magnifying glass on there. I had to get this on here to pick that lettering out there, and it says The Whetter, WHETTER, and then the sort of picture on there looks like a bloke sharpening a knife on a whetstone. So I think that's maybe the model of it, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm going to clean it up now and see what it looks like. I'm not, however, going to have a shave with it, because I'll probably end up cutting myself to pieces. Because like I said, it's absolutely razor sharp, as a razor should be. I'm guessing back in the day when these were used regular, you could bend these tabs back and change this honing stone. You can see this has been used. So where the blade flips over when you go back and forth, it's got little dents there. So I've done that with WD-40. I'm going to put some brass on it to see if that makes any difference. rightly or wrongly, this is leather, so I'm going to put a bit of, I'm going to put some oil on it, but I ain't got any, so I'm going to put some wax on it, some beeswax. I can't see it doing it any harm. And if it does, I can change that because it's only a piece of leather. I'll just cut another piece of leather, same size. But I'm guessing this is 900 years old. So putting a bit of moisture back into this leather can't do any harm, I don't think. It even says there, now I've cleaned it up a bit, I can even see there, it says Rolls Razor Strop. Made in England. Bloody brilliant. That's it, all cleaned and back together. So what I decided was, when I was cleaning it, I'm going to try and have a shave with it. So I've done the honing, let's just put the handle out. That is actually razor sharp now. So let's put it together. Let's go have a shave. Wet shaving is not something I normally do. What I normally do is every Sunday I get my dog clippers out and I shave my head and I trim what's surrounding my growth and leave a bit of growth anyway. And then I just leave the little Mohican. Yeah, I don't know, I'm too old for a Mohican, but I like it. I actually shaved it off a few months ago and I looked a totally different person. I didn't like it, so I've kept the Mohican ever since. I did it for holiday one year. I was going to Cape Verde with some friends, and I thought, well, I'll just shave my head and then I get an all over tan on my head. And I thought, I'll just try a Mohican, and I did it, and I thought, oh, that looks alright, I'll keep it like that. And that's, God, but that's 3 years ago now, and I've had a Mohican ever since. Right, so I don't normally wet shave, but I've got all the gear to do it. And when I do wet shave, I do it safely with a Gillette. My wife just said to me, oh, you coming in now? I said, no, I'm off for a shave. She said, well, I've just cleaned the bathroom, so don't be leaving whiskers all over. And I thought, well, whiskers, to be fair, is going to be the last of my problems. It could be blood that's all over. Right. Here we go. Sure, fair though. Wow. Wow, that is a close shave. Wow, and that's with the grain. Dare I go up? No, just for a comparison. Hope it doesn't bring me out in a rash. I'll end up looking like a spotty teenager again. I'm just going to quickly go over it all again. I can still feel a few little hairs, little bristles. So we'll go for another pass. Success. Not cut myself at all. I thought it would have been a lot more dangerous than that. I'm guessing when you get used to it and get a bit more confident with it, it's just like shaving with a normal safety razor really. I want to bad at all. And that is closest shave I've had in good years. Yeah, not bad. So anyway, I'm back in my garage with my new look clean shave. I think that was brilliant. You know, 100 and odd year old, well, I'm guessing about 100-year-old if they were made at about the time of the war. But what I like about these is, you know, they were made in a time when people didn't have a lot of money and they couldn't afford to buy things like disposable razors and throw them away. Not that there were any disposable razors back then anyway, I don't think. But you know, people had to make things last. So I've literally just had a shave with, you know, a razor that could be anywhere up to 100-year-olds. But even if it's not, you know, even if it's only 70 or 80 years old, it's still pretty impressive that it's still doing its job after all that time. So yeah, I'm just going to put it away back in its box for another 100 years. If anybody knows about these, if I'm wrong about putting that handle in there, let me know, but I don't think I am because it fits perfectly. Thank you for watching. See you later.